Hey guys, it's me, I'm back. I think it have been 4 months since I showed you my face the last time, and as you can see I have a new hairstyle. I cut my hair and I dyed it grey, silver, whatever, and I absolutely love it. And if you noticed, like, the quality is probably way better because I have two amazing studio lights. Like, okay, you can't see me anymore, but I have two studio lights now because I treasured myself, and you kinda too, because like the video quality is way better now. So, people are asking me all over that I should do another collection tour, and I was like, why are people always want to see a collection tour? But since I posted my last collection tour like a year ago, and I actually don't have any more models, because after my collection tour I posted my Breyer haul video, and that's are basically all the models I got. So I was like, why should I do a collection tour video? But I got a new glass cabinet for my birthday like 3 weeks ago, and because of that I thought, okay, now let's do a collection tour because I have a new glass cabinet to show you guys, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, because this video will gonna be way too long anyways. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the main glass cabinet of mine. So on top we have all my silvers, or almost all of my silvers. And here at the Pegasus version, here the original silver. Then we have Blue Shadow Shoot, I think that's his name. The Rose Grey Treasure Hunt silver. The Sabino Pinto Treasure Hunt silver. Then we have Strawberry Fields and the Bay Pinto silver treasure hunt, and the Appaloosa treasure hunt version, whatever. So that means I have like all 4 treasure hunt versions and the Pegasus. Then I have Hidalgo, Matrix, and this is like the Halloween special in the bag. I don't know his name. Oh my gosh, my poor models are so dusty. Look at this. This is so disgusting. I feel so sorry for you. Matrix. Okay, so I actually missed this guy in the bag. This is the crystal silver version, mini version, whatever. Then we have my 3 Roxys right there. This is a CC's Shuffle Appaloosa, which is a Breyer special run. Then we have Blue... I don't know his name. No, this is Roxy, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad with names. I don't know this girl's name. I don't know, Betty Blue Boons, I think that's her name. Then we have this guy, I just forgot his name. I can't remember his name, but you all pretty much know him. He's like a regular one, so whatever. This is my Weather Girl Thunderstorm. And then we have the 4 guys, which is like kind of conga as well, but I don't know the mold name, to be honest, and I don't really know the names of these guys. And now this is Impress Me Channel, and this is Little Ricky Rocker, Little Ricky Rocker. That's his name, Little Ricky Rocker, right? I don't know. So there's 4 guys right there, but I don't know his name and his name, but I know that these 2 are like kind of special runs and not super special runs, but these are both a regular run, I think. And these 2, I think this one is like a GC Penny special run, and I don't know what kind of special run he is. And he actually comes with a base, but I didn't get him with a base. I got him like really cheap at Breyerfest. And this guy is actually the only model I forgot to show in my Breyerfest haul video. So if you notice that, you are really good, because I forgot him to show on camera. I showed every single model, but I forgot to show him. Then we have down here my most expensive and treasured models and favorite ones, kinda, I don't know. So this is like kinda organized like Breyerfest related, because this is Breyerfest 2014. This is Bon Fett, and this is the what was his name again? I think Pop the Cork. Yeah, that's his name. Pop the Cork Appaloosa special run, which I got from Gabby, because she got a second one. And this guy, I actually got this guy from German Modelhorse online shop. Then we have here my Breyer 2015 special runs. These are both the CC Shuffle. This is the Pinto version and this is the Appaloosa version. And I love them so much. Then we have the single day special run stablemates, and I really do like them. I never really took pictures of them, but they're just really pretty and I love them so much. And they are actually the only two stablemates in my collection, because every other stablemate I have is like basically a body. And then this is my Chanel, and Helena, if you are watching this, I am really sorry, but I'm probably never gonna sell her, but she's really lovely because I love the mold. And then we have Haute Couture, which is a Breyer special run as well. And here are the tickets and other stuff I got from Breyer Fest last year. So this actually have to be like the space for this year's Breyer Fest special run models. But I don't know, I don't really have room, to be honest. But yeah, moving on, this is Latigo. I got him in the Ninja Pit. He's a Premier Club model, and I absolutely love him. He's like one of my favorite models ever, because his markings are just so freaking stunning, and I love this whole model way too much. This looks like he has like a rub on his ear, but I think it's just like the color. So yeah, I just really do love him. And then we have here my Rubicon, which is connoisseur special run. Here you go. And there are only 350 made of him, so he's really rare and really special, and I'm so happy that I am able to own one, because he's just gorgeous. I cannot handle it. Then I have my two little favorite ones, because I love the Succession and the Fire mold, and these two guys are honestly all my dreams in one model. And I got them from Emma, so Emma, if you're watching this, thanks so much again. And they're just adorable, and actually the Le Fire is the only Breyer foal I have, kinda. And their names are Naomi and Vajana, if you wonder. They're Breyer special run from 2013, I think. So this is the new glass cabinet I was talking about, and I absolutely love it. The models look so good in it, and it actually do have some light as well. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Okay, so I actually absolutely love this shelf. I don't know why, I just think it looks so freaking cool. I don't know why, but they are like my two smallest models and my two biggest models, and this side is like kind of just black and white, and this is like colored kind of, and they have like kind of the same color because they both have like a beige, chestnut, dun color, whatever, and I absolutely love the way this shelf looks. Okay, so talking about the model, this is Winter. He's on the Othello, which it was a treasure hunt model from back then, I don't know when. This is the Deborah mold, and the Deborah on the Deborah mold from Breyer, and I absolutely love this little guy. Then we have this guy, I didn't know his name, he was a Breyer Fest special run from last year, like a store special run. And he has like this really cool paintings on his body, but I don't know what his name was. It was like something French, but I don't remember. And this guy is actually the most expensive model I ever bought. He is a special run from the Big Easy Bash, which was, I don't know, like a special event at the Breyer factory. And I don't remember how many were made of him, but he's like pretty rare. So in this shelf are all my glossy models. And then we have 3 more silvers in here, because the other glass cabinet was like full. The shelf of the silvers were like already like full of silvers. So I had to pick like a few to put in this glass cabinet. And I chose all 3 glossy models I have on the silver mold. So this is actually the one of the rarest treasure hunt version you could get. I think you could either get the Pegasus, then you could get this guy, or like a completely black silver, but it has like pink pink ears as well, but I don't know the name. But he's actually pretty rare. and I'm really happy I have him. Then we have Star Studded, which is a Breyer special run, and I think he's actually my most favorite silver, like from all the ones I own, because he's just so gorgeous, and I think he was like my third silver or my fourth, I don't even remember, but I just love him so much, and I think he was like the first glossy model I ever owned. So yeah. And back here we have Valentino, I think that's his name. He's a Breyer special run as well. And I think he's actually the most ugly painted model I ever owned from Breyer. Because let's just like take a closer look at this guy. I don't like that Breyer just like shadowed every single muscle area or whatever. I don't know, it just like really weird because it's like really dark, and they kind of forget to paint like his mouth and kind of stuff. And he has this really weird markings on his belly. I've never seen a horse with these markings before, but I could be wrong. Maybe they are like horses with like perfect lines on their belly. I don't know, but he is just really weird and dark, and I don't know, but I got him for cheap, and I need him of course for my Silver Conga. And then we have this guy, I don't remember his name. I think his name was Sixes and Sevens or something like that. He's a Breyer special run as well, and they are actually glossy and matte versions, and this is the glossy version. And this is one of the few models I really do like best in glossy. I don't know why, but I think he looks just so much more pretty in glossy. So it's the same with the Weather Girl, because I think she looks so much more pretty in glossy as well, and she is a treasure hunt, the rainbow version of the Weather Girl. And then we have back here my Lionheart, and I absolutely love this guy. I've always wanted him, and I'm so glad I got him at Breyer Fest at the Ninja Pet for like I think $50 or something, because some people like to sell him for like a lot of money. Okay, so down here we have Once Upon a Time, which is a Breyer special run as well. Then we have Tempest right here, which is a connoisseur special run as well, and just like Rubicon, there are only 350 models of him, and I absolutely love him. Then this guy is called Spoon Gold, and he's the Appalachia Surprise model version from Breyer Fest 2012. I don't know, I don't remember. I'm too lazy to dig under his belly. And then we have on the Ethereal mode as well, Ethereal Fire from the treasure hunt thing, you know. Down here we have Hera, and she is a web special from the God series, and I don't know, but she's kind of limited, pretty limited compared to like a regular one, but I don't remember how many models like are out there. Then we have this girl. I honestly don't remember her name, but she actually comes with like a doll and tag and all that kind of stuff, but I just got the model for cheap without the doll and all that kind of stuff. I feel like I like kind of keep forgetting Breyer names, but I don't remember her name. I think her name is something like with spotted, spot on. No, spot on is someone else. Spotted, or is she spot on? I don't know, but she is. What kind of special run is she? I think she's a Breyer special run. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, she's a Breyer special run from 2009. You can't read it because I don't have autofocus. And then we have this guy, which is a regular run from, I think, 2013. Yeah. So it looks like I kind of lied to you, because there are 3 more foals I own. This is Buttercup, I think, and these are the Appaloosa regular runs. I think you still can buy them or not. I'm not quite sure, but they are like regular runs. So back here we have Dillingham, or I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's a Tractor Supply special run from 2013. I was actually able to buy him myself when I went to America in 2013. Then we have the Spotted Mule. I don't know, I think he's a regular run kind of thing. Then we have this guy who's on the cigar mold. I think his name is something with Winch. I'm like not prepared for this video at all, just like I mentioned like 100 times before. And back there we have this guy as well. I don't know her name. Either these are like my least favorite models down here. I'm sorry, models. Okay, so let's switch over here. This is like my studio and it's like not cleaned up at all. I'm very sorry. This is the new resin I'm just like kind of working on at the moment, which will hopefully be finished until Breyer Fest. And then we have like a repaint of mine, which I need to fix a little bit. Up here we have the horse that I already showed in my Breyer Fest review video, and then we have some other models I've been currently working on at a finished repaint actually over here, and a model I've been working on for quite a time now, which is a commission as well. I almost forgot this guy, but here is my polo pony. I think his name is Satigo or something like that, and he actually has like a base, and I have his rider and the tag, and it's kind of built up, but the shelf is too small, so the rider kind of looks like he's about to fall off, but he's not, I promise. So then we have my custom glass cabinet with all my Schleich customs, and I actually got 2 new more glass, I don't know how you call them, shelves or whatever, because I just needed more room, so every shelf got like a little smaller, so I had like a gap down there and I could actually put more models in there. So over here we have like my fantasy kind of customs. This is like so full of ribbons, but down there is my Pegasus custom. Here I have Ava, my unicorn custom, which is one of my favorite customs ever. Then we have Skywalker down there, who's a unicorn as well, if you can see it, like there's his horn, I don't know if you can see it. And then we have my new little guy, which doesn't have a name yet. I already showed him on Instagram, and I absolutely love him so much, and this is like the first ribbon he got, and it fits like perfectly to his color and all that kind of stuff. And actually, if you wondered, he is like the baby of Ava and Skywalker, so I kind of tried to mix both model colors, because Ava, I don't know if you can see it, but she's like slightly dappled in pink, and he's like a dark dappled gray, so I kind of tried to mix both colors, and she's like kind of gray and kind of pink and kind of dark, because actually like white horses are like black brown when they are born or when they are foals, and actually get lighter after years. So yeah, she's like kind of light from the very beginning because it's a freaking unicorn. So here we have my resins, or some of my resins, like not my resins I sculpted, just like my resins in general, because there we have I think he's horsing around, I think his name is Merlin, he's a Welsh Cup resin. And then we have these 2 foals, I don't know their names. And then we have my very little one, which I have unpainted for quite a few years, but I just can't decide for color, or I'm still not brave enough to paint her. Then we have Ecclesi right here, who is my very first resin I ever sculpted and costed, and she got quite a few places, ribbons and stuff like that, but I don't show her anymore. And here we have Lady Malika, my other 2 resins. These are the only painted version I own. I actually always wanted to paint another version, but I never got time. Okay, then I have 2, they aren't even micro minis, they are like even smaller than micro minis. They are HO models, and they are really tiny, as you can see. So I never took pictures of them, and I never showed them on Instagram yet, because my camera is too stupid to focus on them because they are so small. So my camera just had like the hardest time ever to focus on them, so I can't show them closer to the camera because my camera can't focus to it. So this is like the Mustang version, and she made 2 bases for them, kinda, or scenes, whatever, which I will show you in a minute. This is the second HO I painted. He is like a gypsy veneer kind of thing, so that was like really hard for me to paint all the paint markings and I hate that you can't see like all the details because I just can't zoom because my camera don't want to focus on him. But this is the second guy, and this is actually the base for like the Mustang HO. This is like in a glass, and I actually love this idea. Someone on Instagram had this idea, so I don't know, you can't really see it because of the reflection of the light, but there's a tree and some stones and rocks and grass and all that kind of stuff. This is the second glass for like the Gypsy Venner, and this is actually, or should look like, a writing space with like these little fences and letters, and because I moved it so much they like kind of fell down, and that's why it looks so weird right now. Okay, so moving on with this shelf, these are like all actually pretty old works of mine. This was like a really old work of mine, which name is Sportissimo. I think I made him like 4 or even 5 years ago, I don't know. Then we have this lady and her foal and Maryland, and this is Snapdragon. Then we have the Cremello, the fairy mold, whatever, which I painted, and then we have this drafter with like the ribbons kind of thing that drafters sometimes have, and this is the Schleich Shire Horse Mare. And then we have my all-time favorite custom I did. He was made out of the Collect A Przewalski, and he's still a Przewalski, but I re-sculpted him a lot and painted him like a Przewalski at the end as well. And he's actually the most successful model ever. I know this is like not in focus, but there are a ton of ribbons, and he actually only get like first places. Oh my god, this sounds so arrogant, but he got like, I think this is like the only second place, but these are like all 4 first places, and this is like a champion thing, and this is like a champion ribbon stuff, and he actually got grand champion at a show as well, and overall champion, like the big thing. And if you wanted, he's like actually only lying the whole time. I'm really sorry for him because this is his base, but he doesn't really stand on his base like 24/7 because he's so bendy. Like the material of Collect A is so bendy that he kind of bends on one side if he stands too long on the base, and that causes that the paint cracks. So he's lying all the time, and only for shows he is allowed to stand on his base. Then I have these 2 cuties. You barely can see the mother, and he's like full of ribbons as well, but the mother has like the most epic markings ever, and this took me like forever to paint her, but I just love her so much. And here's her foal who's like kind of playing whatever, and they are like full of ribbons because they got quite a few ribbons. Then over here we have like one of my newest customs ever, which I didn't show on Instagram yet either, and he is a zebra unicorn, and I've wanted to do that for forever, and I absolutely love how the paint work turned out at the end, because I wasn't quite sure if I liked the paint work at the end. But yeah, I painted this guy and I completely resculpted it. This is the Safari LTD zebra, customized it like completely, like all his hooves are changed, like the whole muscles, because like the whole body is full of epoxy, because he actually has like, just like the old Schleich zebra, some gaps on the body, so the painter don't have that many struggle to paint the stripes on, or know how to paint the stripes on. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, little foal. Then over here we have a Stablemate custom of mine, which I heard as well, and I just love her so much. It's a guy, but I just love him so much. He has like super long mane and tail. Then over here we have a donkey repaint on the Collect A donkey, which I did like years ago. And if you wondered why there's like a card of Lacey Mae Jamieson in the background, that's why, because I made a model of her horse Forrest, which you see on that photo, and a doll who looks like Lacey, which is on the picture as well. And if you don't know her, she died I think 2 years ago from a really rare blood disease, I think. Yeah, so I made a model and a doll to remember her. And I actually showed them on multiple Modelhorse shows in Germany for a year, and then I decided to send them to Lacey's family, of course for free, as a Christmas gift. And yeah, that's what I did. So there's no models anymore because they live with her family now, and they're super happy about that, and they love the models so much. And they actually wrote me like a super cute 2 pages long letter, and they are just the cutest. I'm writing to them like all the time on Facebook, and they actually did invite me to her house to ride her horse Forest, but I don't know when and if I will ever get to Canada. So down here we have my seniors, that's how I like to call them, because these are like my oldest works in this glass cabinet. This is actually the first ever repaint I did, and he is adorable. I just love him so much. Even though he is like not good quality at all, but I just love him so much. This guy is actually not even that old, but he's standing there because I have no more room. Then we have this guy who is like one of the only pastel horses I ever made, and I absolutely love this mode and I love his color, even though his surface is like really bad because of the markings are just painted with a like really thick white color. But yeah, just like I said, it's an old work of mine. Then we have these 2 little cuties. The goat is actually the first ever like non-horse I painted. And then we have this cute girl here. And then we have back there my very first airbrush model I ever painted. So this was like the first time I ever painted with an airbrush. And then we have this lovely custom who actually means a lot to me because he represents the first horse I ever rode on or learned riding on. His name was Domino, and yeah, but he's like really old as well and really awful painter, but I still do like him a lot. Okay, so down here we have my Stablemate customs, and I actually wanted to like put all my Stablemate customs in one shelf, but they don't fit in one shelf anymore. Down here we have my lovely piebald deer custom called Dragon, and he was made out of Stablemate foal, and his head is actually the deer baby deer head of a Schleich model, and I love him a lot. And if you don't know piebald deers, they are awesome. Go Google them, go Google Dragon, because I painted him original after like the wheel dragon, and he looks exactly like this. And then we have my 2 customs, like the unicorn one and the Pegasus in the background, and I actually asked you guys how to paint them on Instagram, and I got so many suggestions. I think this picture has like 85 comments or something like that, and I decided pretty quickly, to be honest, and painted them, but I never showed them on my Instagram yet. So you are really special to see these customs. Just want to show you this Pegasus up close, like all the wing details, because I spent so much time on that, and I absolutely love him so much. He's like golden mane, tail, and hooves, and the unicorn is black and has silver mane and tail and hooves, and silver horn, and actually a silver beard, but I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there, and blue eyes. Okay, just like a quick story why I decided for these 2 colors, because there were like so many suggestions, and pretty much everyone told me to paint the unicorn white, but I just wanted some big contrast in these 2 customs, and someone actually commented that the unicorn should be like the fallen angel, and the Pegasus should be like the normal angel, and unicorn should be dark, and the Pegasus should be white or light color to represent heaven, and the unicorn should represent the death. And that's what I did. The unicorn is like black and dark, and I absolutely love it because I never painted a dark unicorn. And the Pegasus is like white light. He's not like white, but he's like actually painted after a wheel horse color. I don't know the name. I think it's like a champagne dun or a red dun, like any kind of dun color. So that's why he's like kind of rose. I think his name is a rose dun or rose buckskin. I don't remember and he got like this bird wings, and that's why he is like the angel, and that's the fallen angel. And I just love this background story, so sorry I had to tell it. Then we have these mother and foal costumes, and I love them so much. I love the resculpting work I did on them, but I'm not really happy about the paint job, like especially not of the foal, because I had to paint them, like finish them for show, and I don't really like how they turned out, but like the paint job, but I think I will just keep them because they were like so much work to sculpt. And I actually love the mother because I think she looks so much nicer with like the head up and looking to one side compared to the original. Then we have my very first two Stablemate costume, which is like a mule, which is customized with the mouth closed, and a flabitten, I think that's how you call the color, Arabian. So on this shelf we have the only costume of a different artist I own anymore, and I absolutely love it because this is a Thor's and is so successful, or it was so successful, because I don't show it anymore. And over here we actually do have a part of my Breyer 2015 diorama, which I never showed completely, or I don't own it anymore completely because I left the rest in the US. So you can see right here that I customized it for stablemates, and here is like a girl as well. This is like a quadriga who was like on one of the biggest buildings in France. And actually back there is like the guy who is leading the horses, and he is sculpted half out of the Indian, I don't know how you call him, the Indian guy, and half sculpted out of the movable Breyer dolls. And he has so many details, and I just love him so much. But actually obviously Breyer didn't, that's why it didn't win, but he's like the ribbon I got for the participation, oh my god, I can't even talk anymore. So down here we have an old work of mine as well, who's a mare who is giving birth to a foal, and I made this like 3 years ago, like same with the diorama, and she got like a ton of ribbons because it was like something completely new back then. And these days there are like so many customs, like mare and foal customs, and yeah, it's not like a big thing anymore. But I know when I finish it, like people were like gelling me how I could make such a disgusting thing on a model, but yeah. Okay, so last but not least we have these two models, who are the only models in my room who stand like free in my room without being in any glass cabinet or shelf or whatever. And this is Kimia, the first in the Big Cat series, which is web special. And this Padma, that's her name, I just remembered her name. But I wanted her so badly, and I'm so happy just that Gabby got me one. And I just love the diorama, and they fit like perfectly in my African kind of related room. And these are like the two favorite models of mine ever, like decorators ever. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, or if you're new to this channel, subscribe to my channel to see more Modelhorse related videos and tutorials that I plan to do now with my studio lights. And if I will find time, I will post more regularly on YouTube here on this channel. And I actually told myself to post at least one video per month, so I can do that or even post more videos. But anyways, I will see you very soon, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!